Hey, welcome back guys. So today on this video, we are talking about WebinarFuel, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is how do you duplicate or clone one of your webinars in WebinarFuel? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to duplicate or clone one of your webinars in WebinarFuel anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. If you're running an online business doing webinars, you know that sometimes you want to split test different parts of your webinar. And instead of recreating the whole entire webinar, you can simply just clone it and then change certain segments of the webinar. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your WebinarFuel dashboard. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already logged into my WebinarFuel account, and this is the home screen. Now here on the home screen, if you want to duplicate or clone one of your webinars, here on the top, click on Webinars. All right, once you do that, you're going to see all of the webinars you're running here on the left. So go ahead and click on the webinar that you want to duplicate. So for example, this one right here. Okay, once you do that, you're going to see the settings for that particular webinar. So there's actually a few different ways you can do this. The first and easiest way is up here by the name of the webinar. You're going to see three dots, click on there, and then you want to click on clone, right? Go ahead and give this duplicate of the webinar a name. So let's say Chinese food webinar duplicate. All right, let's go ahead and click on clone. Okay, quick second later, the page refreshes. Webinar was successfully cloned. You can see this green pop-up, and here is our webinar that we duplicated right here. So we can click into it and then just make whatever changes that we needed to make if we're going to be doing A/B split testing. Now, if you want to duplicate one of your webinars and give it to one of your coworkers or something like that, somebody else who has a WebinarFuel account, you can actually just click on the webinar. So for example, this one right here. And then if you want to share this complete webinar funnel here on the top right, you click on the share button. Once you do that, you're going to see this WebinarFuel link. Go ahead and copy that. Now what's going to happen is if I share this with somebody who has a WebinarFuel account, they can click on this link and then they can copy my WebinarFuel webinar, which happens to be called Chinese food restaurants, into their account. So all of the video, all of the data, all of the registration forms, all that's going to be copied into their account. So there you have it, guys. If you're wondering how to copy or duplicate one of your WebinarFuel webinars, that's the easiest way I know how to do it. If you know an easier way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. Hopefully you found the video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.